children of the Most High God. I don't know how many times I have to say this to y'all. All my beautiful shepherds out there. The true shepherds, the true ministers, the true prophets, oracles, brothers and sisters of the light. The true. Not a hypocrite bone in their body, knowing that God is love. The Great Spirit. I say God so you can have a familiar vibe. The Great Spirit, the Almighty Creator, the Life Giver, is love. Children of the Most High God, everything around you, whether you see it or not, is evil. No matter how much they say that it have good intentions and it means something good and there is no spiritual harm to the eyes of what you seeing, children of the Most High God, everything round about you, the symbols, all around you is evil. The practice that they preach and the things that they do, the mockery of the Savior that came here to give you the message from the Almighty Great Spirit, was destroyed and ripped apart because of hate. And little do the blind ones know they're being led by more blind people. Because the true children of the Most High, the chosen ones, the star seeds, listen, the shepherds, the seers, the awakened ones, they can see that these people are being led astray. These people are hypnotized in their ignorance. They figure that ignorance is bliss, but they are wrong, for they are praising for nothing. They are making altars with signs and symbols of crucifix and the slaughter of the Lamb. They wash in his blood. They make slander and mockery with their holidays. They divide each other with the message. They make different groups off the message. Children of the Most High God, everything around you is evil. You have to know that you are in the flesh. And the flesh world is where the pain dwells. The addiction, the lust, the envy, the jealousy, all feelings, the tears, the pain, the truth, the lies, the barriers, the boundaries, all in the flesh. So I'm telling you, children of the Most High, this is a soul fight. You're fighting for your soul. Whether you believe it or not, because you have a conversation with an individual about a topic or a thing, pay close attention to what the topic is. These people are zombies. They are all hypnotized in this mirage. They are all actors and entertainers to the fallen one. They are all being misled. They live by their own heart, and their heart is full of selfishness, lies, envy, jealousy, hate. But you are a child. You are a seer. You are awakened. And you feel so alone. but you're not. But just know one thing, there's a lot of people sleepwalking because their eyes are open. Don't really mean that they are awake. Because they hear you don't really mean they're going to hearken to what you're saying. Because the signs of warning is right in front of them, that don't mean they're going to take heed. That don't mean they're going to take caution. They might just stay unaware. Children of the Most High God, you have symbols that comes from the olden days, and all they added was a little color to it. And these symbols are symbols in some kind of way, mockery of the Most High, His chosen, His commandments. Like everything that's going on in this world is really against what the Almighty Creator is about. That's why it's so simple to be done. That's why it's so easy to be justified, because it's against the grain. And the grain is the Almighty that give you air, give you a beautiful world, but what you do with it. Look how you treat your brother and sister. Look how you judge. Look how you talk down, you hate. Look how you do the planet. Look how you do the animals. Look, just look. All the war, all the poverty, all the hunger. But you sit back and your solution is to be hateful, spiteful, just mean. Everyone around you is sleepwalking. All they know is what the Matrix is. They're all doing their part in this movie that they call their life. And they're just extras to what's really going on. They have to make it look like everything's okay and everything's calm. They have to make it look like everything's civil. They gotta make it look like it's liberty and justice for all. They gotta make it look like love thy brother, love thy sister. They gotta make it look like. But deep down in the back burner, there's some mockery of Christ. There's some mockery of the Almighty God. There's some mockery. Listen, y'all, straight up, the Bible is talking about the people that's reading it in these times. They are walking in revelations. They're doing everything that the Bible say do not do. You have men who are not really ordained by God, spitting these lyrics to the world, making it okay to do sin, making them feel like it's all right to just do it all week and then come into this day and you washed off and they just do it again. They're taking too many baths, calling it baptized. Too many baths. John the Baptist wouldn't play like that. Yeah, they jacuzzis, they hot tubs feeling very, very beautiful. And what they do, they get baptized and come up out of the water and do the same sin again. Over and over and over and over. Yeah. Children of the Most High, God, these people around you, even in your movies, oh man, in your music, like, it ain't no more hiding to it. It's like you're a rat and you see this see-through cage. You don't see a door on it because you feel like it's see-through, so you trust it. And you see this big block of cheese inside this see-through cage. How you know it's a see-through cage? Because for some reason, every time you walk around this big block of cheese, you can't touch it. So there's a wall right here, and there's a wall right there, and there's a wall right here. Oh, there's a ceiling too. Oh, this is a see-through cage with a big block of cheese in it. Now you figured it out. You go through this wall right here, because this wall has a hole in it. You call it a door. You get this big block of cheese. You finally get in, but you didn't look up to see that there was a little device. As soon as you stepped on that step and you got your tail in, it closed. And it's an invisible cage. You are the mouse. This world you're living in right now is the invisible cage. The cheese that you're going for is your time, your spirituality, your mind, your body, your soul. All these things are being taken away from you, and you want to so bad to go get that cheese, huh? Yeah. I'm sorry I'm so far away from you, but the message is so close. Everything around you, whether you study it or not, is mockery of Christ, mockery of slavery, mockery of genocide, mockery of anarchy, mockery of antichrist, mockery of just people going into chaos, mockery of devastation, mockery of starvation. They live in comfort because they have their bunkers, they have their satellites, they have their spaceships. I've been telling you, they have their super domes, they have their artificial planets. These people got plans to live on the moon. Everything they're dealing with is technology, AI. What you think is okay and it's cool because it's comfortable, but they're making you lazy for what's coming. You won't even be ready. House full of TVs and don't even know what the hell going on. How many times you gotta see sitcoms like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, or Charm, or movies like Blair Witch, or Count Dracula in your cartoons? Your kids being taught by Cookie Monster, Elmo, yeah. Making it comfortable, you know what I mean? Even Mickey Mouse every now and then becomes a wizard. Yeah, your Lord of the Rings. Your hoodoos and your voodoos. All sorcery. The crystal ball, the television telling lies to your vision, showing you all kind of magic, hypnotizing you to a world that is devouring you. Then you're just passing away, withering away by age, and your soul is crying out to be free. But you spent your whole time being entertained for what the fallen one is showing you. Everything around you is evil. You have to study your way out of here. It's all about the flesh. And the flesh want the easy way. But remember, the flesh can't go to the other side. You had to come to this side in the flesh. What belongs to the earth belongs to the earth. What belongs to the Great Spirit shall return to the Great Spirit. That beautiful energy. If they're in high position, the highest of the highest is Lucifer, the fallen one, the Dajjal. He's the highest one. So if they in position, they have a contract that's been signed. They signed their soul over already. And they need more and more audience, more fans. You hear me? Because they trying to get their soul back. But the trickery was, you would never get your soul back. So they entertain you in sports, in all kinds of arts, music. These people that's in these high positions with these plastic smiles and these masses with their dry eyeballs, knowing they want to cry, They sold their soul, and now they have to lie to the massive, lie to the people, recruit more souls. But it is over for them, I tell you. It is over. In every situation, in every institution, every symbol on a cornflake box, on your food, on your gas stations, on your football helmets, on your basketball jerseys, listen, on your shoes. Every symbol has a bad, very, very bad meaning. And the camouflage and disguise is to make you never think you're in hell. Got you fooled looking for flames and looking for people with horns, and no, look for suits. Yeah. Look for laptops. You know what I mean? Yeah, there is a place after the flesh. But the place in the flesh is a hell, man. It's a flesh hell, whether you believe it or not. It's mockery of all the saints. You just got to be deep enough. You got all these chosen ones and earth angels, so-called people and people of God, but they all into the mirage. They into the movie. They're these characters that can't even see the role they're playing. It sounds good to their minds and their mouth and to the people that's around them, but are they truly, truly a child of the Most High? They follow the blind and they lead the blind. So who amongst them could really see? Who? They're stuck. And they judge you. And they throw stones and mark you just like they did the same saints that they praise. And that's the curse. You praying for the son, you praying for the message. Because you're not really praying for the son. That's why I say they got it all mixed up. He came to deliver. All the prophets came to deliver a message. They didn't come to be praised. And the message came from the Almighty Great Spirit. Each one of them was teaching love. No matter what name, if they said Allah, if they said Yahweh, they said Bamba, Jetta, Jehovah, Yahweh, you know what I mean, God, Christ, Hell, Krishna, whatever the discipline and the self-love and the order that it was being taught, it was all righteousness. It is always a message. It's just by us being so many different, beautiful colors, we saw in the light that we was made from. But we forgot it was all about the message. You gotta love your way out of this hell, y'all. I gave it to you, blood raw. Where you at? What it is? Some people learn piece by piece. They got to drop the scoop, and you can go piece by piece. You can break it down if you want. I'm gonna give it to you from learning, like really learning, experiencing. You are in a flesh hell. You have been reincarnated. Now you have been told the message. I'm the guy that you see always. They put in these movies that just be awakened, trying to awaken other people. Wake up. I have to get on top of our rooftop and scream that. Wake up. You know what time it is. You know where you at. You see what the symbols they throwing up in their hands when they make a hoop or they make a touchdown. You see what they doing. You see what they put in the movies. You see what they doing with their eyes. You see what they doing in music videos. You see what they do with the symbols. You see what's going on. Study these symbols. Everything around you got something to deal with evil. I promise you. And when you say, well, damn, if everything around me got something to do with evil, then where am I? You was tricked to think you was in a good vibe. Just to be born, just to be born. No, when you was born, you was sent to a flesh hell to learn where you at and love your way out of it. Yeah, that part right there. You created love, all of you. He made you different for a reason. It's all a test. Don't be fooled. Don't let these assholes get to you and take you off your course, man. It's about your soul, man. You can't get another one of them. I ain't never heard that in no book. The Vedic scriptures, the Quran, the Torah, the book of Enoch, like the whole Bible, like a couple of books I read, I never heard about you can get another soul. I never heard that. Even in Egyptology with the scrolls, and even with the Mayans, nobody ever said nothing about getting another soul. They were telling you when the judgment came. The Abba tribe, they never said about it. Every tribe that was out here, I never heard nothing about getting another soul. I heard many thousands of ways of losing it. So yeah, y'all. A lot of these signs and symbols you're looking at is mockery, okay? And just to let you know, to divide each other from these signs and symbols is mockery and disrespect. So all these graven images and these idols, disrespect. So that's why you don't have love on the planet, because he praising the moon and the star, and he's praising a 6-pointed star, and this one praising a 5-pointed star, and this one praising Lucky Charms, and this one, you just dividing, because you already got the shades, the different shades. I mean, boom. You can't tell the difference from different race, but you need to have all these symbols and stuff. And then you actually fighting for some cloth with a different sign on it. Like, that's crazy, man. The Almighty Creator made us like this for a reason. Like I said, you got the koala bear, the panda bear, you got the black bear, you got the grizzly bear, you got the polar bear, you got bears. They're all bears, beautiful creations. Look at mankind. But mankind don't know. They in the flesh hell, man. And when they finally wake up, they'll be too old, too stressed out, too drugged out, too fucked out, too worked out, too played out to do anything about it. Yep. Children of the Most High God.